of 3, which will make it slightly quieter. Spoke on, very light aeroplane, lots of power, straight up into a half loop. Steve, when I spoke to him this morning, I said, what do you want me to talk about? He said, well, this is a one-off. So I'm not going to display this aeroplane except here at Sywell. So you're getting a very unique treat this afternoon. Nice slow roll to inverted and a push out. Still pushing that outside half loop. Rolling on the way down the 45. Now, I asked if the aircraft had a name, and his wife calls it Tigger, for fairly obvious reasons. Now he's going to start rolling through 90 degrees, 180. Hesitation rolls in the vertical, stopping purely vertical into just a stall turn over the top, twist on the way down the hill. I asked if there was any significance to the colour scheme of this aircraft, and Steve said, well, the factory colour scheme from Game Composites was very boring. So he started coming up with some ideas that just got crazier and crazier, and this is what he ended up with. See how tight Steve's keeping this display. Into the vertical once more, now rolling left. This is called a torque roll. Now that engine producing a lot of power, that four-bladed propeller, when he gets to the top, obviously there's no authority in the ailerons, but the aircraft keeps rotating just through to the reaction to the torque of that engine. Now into a flat spin. Rolling out back onto the display in the aircraft's the torque in the engine. Pushing over the top of that vertical climb. A negative G over the top, probably to 0 G, onto the 45, some rolls on the downline. Steve Jones before, he and Paul Bolland were the Red Bull Matadors in their Extreme Airs, their early variants if you like. This is a development of those aircraft, the Gamebird. Another slow roll, climbing over, trying left into inverted and a push. So this is a bit of a hybrid really, an aerobatic aircraft but also a tourer. I'm told the range of this aircraft is around 1,300 miles when you put fuel in the wings. So incredible aeroplane to take all around the world, and room enough for some weekend baggage so you can go and have fun and also do some touring at the same time. Very light aeroplane developed by a chap called Philip Steinbach, who was in Lincolnshire to start with, and now he's moved over to the States where Game Composites has been established, and they are producing a large number, I can give you the figure I'm afraid, but a large number of these aircraft every month. The order book is full for these aeroplanes, and you can see why. Another vertical manoeuvre, very quickly. Here's that torque roll I talked about. It's still rolling, but actually only by opposing the torque of the engine. And now a tail slide, dropping back through the vertical, through his own smoke. Nice 4-point roll as he climbs out, so 3-point roll as he climbs out to our left. You can just see how much performance this aircraft has got. It's still climbing, even at a relatively low speed there. Probably heard me talk about the control surfaces, the aileron, rudder and elevator. Oh, a nice tumble there. Out to our right. The elevator's rudder and elevator, or ailerons, are within the prop disc. In fact, the ailerons on a Gamebird are far bigger than those of an extra, so even more roll authority in this one. The eagle-eyed among you may see both on Melanie's extra and on this Gamebird that there's a almost coat hanger-esque protrusion on each wingtip. That is an aerobatics sight, so if you can see it as it goes past, it has a vertical line, a 45-degree line and a 45-degree down line, and that's for the pilot. It's in line with the pilot's head. It's him or her to use as they fly aerobatics to have reference to the horizon. It's almost like a protractor, if you like. The pilot looks at that protractor and puts the aircraft exactly at the angle they want to perform these manoeuvres. Another ball to the vertical from Steve. And a pushover. Steve does not intend to display this aircraft anywhere else except here at Sywell. He still flies the Warbirds here at Sywell. That was a push out to the 45, so a negative G push, rolling down the hill. And when I did ask what Steve's routine would be, he said he couldn't actually tell me. He was just going to go and see what he could do, what energy he had, and then perform the manoeuvre he felt best for you watching from the ground. So that's exactly what he's done. So I think we might get a little topside pass now with a knife edge. So do get your cameras ready, and let's give Steve... Oh, it's not a topside. Sorry for those who got their cameras ready. Rapid rolling as he climbs up to our right. He's having a lot of fun. Very envious. What is Steve's plan here? I think we've got some aircraft backtracking the runway. We do. Arguably the stars of the show, backtrack lined up on the runway 21, so I think Steve is positioning to land on the grass runway behind the flight line. So from your right, we've got Steve and his beloved Tigger coming into touchdown on runway 23. It's fairly quiet in the cockpit, ladies and gentlemen, so as he touches down, slow speed, let's see if he can hear your appreciation. So please put your hands together and a huge round of applause for Steve Jones in his Gamebird GB1.